And that should be live, and that should have sent a notification out to everybody that will probably be watching. And yep, it's live. It's just it probably won't pop up like how I want it to. That's the only issue. Plus, I don't have the community tab, so that stinks. So let me just servers. Where's advertising on this? Advertising. Paste. Okay, they're concurrent. Oh, why's my stuff on? Why is it doing that? It's not supposed to. Is it my Wi-Fi? Or is it my ping? It's something to do on my side. There's some pretty good videos. Hard to find stuff for Sprindle. Yeah, it really is. It really is. There's lag every so often. Can't help it. It's my Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's the thing. It's on my side. It's my Wi-Fi. So I think what's going on. It's on my side. So would it be possibly Discord that's causing the issue? Or is it just my plain old Wi-Fi? Because it's my plain old Wi-Fi. I can't do anything really about it. Huh. Well, let me speed test. Because I can probably figure this out. Let me speed test because it could switch over games if I need to. Which I think I don't have any choice other than to switch over. So let's do that. Yeah, downloads is there. It's the uploads, that's the issue. Alright. And if I were to... So how long have you been making EAS videos? Ooh, that's a good question. Let me see. I gotta find my first video, but I know... Ooh, that really is... Probably November of 2020. How are we gonna go? November, September 2020? Yeah, that's the thing. It's my Wi-Fi. And it's not my... Actually, August 2019. That's way back. Is that my Wi-Fi or it's... What is that banging noise? I have no clue how that banging noise even happening. Because I'm hearing it every so often. Low matrix. I used to stream and I have no always lagging. So the funny thing is I'm playing somewhere. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that actually. But I lost a lot of mine. My YouTube account got deleted. Ever since like I actually just started using the internet, I think I've had this account since then, which is 2016 at best. Alright. Let's do this because I think it's the table that's making that banging noise. I don't know why. Oh, right. Where's my DXing sheet? There it is. And he asked this earlier. I never got around to answer it. With the stations. Because I got a whole spreadsheet with all my stations that I've received. I kind of want to share it on screen. Oh, sweet. Excellent connection. Let's go. Can I pop chat out? That's a good question because I want to have that on my pop chat out. Toggle timestamps. There we go. Date 20. Let me move this over here. Cool. Chat over here. But mainly, let's see. I'm just gonna go down frequencies. So for channel 1, that's WNG 694 out of Springdale. Let me make sure I have the station ID for that one on my channel, which I think I do, because I actually have broadcast cycle. Channel and then channel 2, I think that's 425. That's WXJ61 out of Avila. Don't have a station ID or cycle of that, unless I have it floating around on Discord, which I highly doubt I do. Channel 3.45. That's KJY2 out of Neosho. WXJ52, of course, channel 4. Channel 5, WNG608 out of Cassville. I do have it on my channel, I just have it labeled wrong. What channel are we? Channel 6. Channel 6, that channel is just all sorts of messed up, because I have 2 stations coming in at the exact same time. First one, WXN92 out of Harrison. And then the other one is WWH38 out of Grove. Same deal with channel 7. It's a mix between KZ's. No, that's not it. KH27 and KZZ43. .420. I think I'm probably the only YouTuber who does EAS videos. Discover weather events, but I usually make videos. That's honestly a little interesting, because if I recall correctly, I believe I am the only remaining EAS content creator out of Northwest Arkansas. Oh wait, why am I opening this? I don't want to open this. I did not mean to open this. You just quick. And then, well, yeah, then I have a bunch of. I've never been able to get Springdale WXL46. Oh, I can't that yet. But I think that's in the Springfield area if I'm not. Oh no, I have caught WXL46 before. It's the one out of Fordland. I've also caught in that area, well, up in Springfield. Oh. Well, I could just go down the list for stations I've caught. I'm only gonna. Let me do this. Let me do it this way. So I'm gonna go down the list, but I'm gonna skip the ones I've done for travel right now, and then I'll go back and do the travel ones. So we'll go from top, and because it's a spreadsheet I have, is from top to bottom. So let's do this. So first one, it starts with home stations. My two home stations: WXJ 52, Fayetteville, WNG 694, Springdale, WWH 38 out in Grove, WNG 608 out of Cassville, KH 27 out of Tulsa, WX 92 out of Harrison, KJY 82 out of Neosho, WXJ 61 out of Avila, KZZ 43 out of Branson, WXL 46 out of Fordland, KZZ 30 out of El Dorado, WNG 644 out of Bartlesville, WXK 95 out of Chanute, KID 77 out of Kansas City, WXL 49 out of McAllister, and then KZZ 83 out of Gainesville. Hello, Levy. I wish I could get the neutral station. Never gotten able to get KXM 81. Hemorrhage. There's a guy in Joseph that does. Joseph, Missouri. Yeah. Oh yeah, back to the travel stations. WXA 50 Fort Smith, WXK 22 out of Sherman, Denison, Texas. KC 56 out of Dallas. KC 55 out of Fort Worth. Gotta put the H on Fort Worth. KWN 33 out of Stephenville. WNG 636 out of Cisco. KHP 40 out of Galveston. WZ 2545 out of Joplin. And then WNG 54 out of Yellville. Those were all travel because I had a DV. How have you been? I've been pretty good. Other than a sore throat that started maybe early this morning, I've been fine. Let's do City Skylines because I was working on something. More radios? Question mark? Question mark? Not yet. Hopefully soon. Not yet. Any interest in ham? Little bit. I'm looking at GMRS right now, but ham could go down later on the line. We'll do What radios do you have? 12-996, WR400, WR120, WR100, a Daddy R210, ER50, and that's it. Oh, almost forgot my unit in scanner. That's a BC350A. Nail it on the spot. What are we gonna name this? Sure, I'm gonna let chat decide. What do you guys want to name this town? Oh, that sucks for you. Yeah, ER210 died because of a power failure because I had it running the WNG694 stream, which I still operate. Because I had the Joplin station is really hard to get. Yeah, based on the station ID, I'm assuming they built it either before or actually no, maybe just actually after the tornado. The station, if I recall correctly, only covers Jasper and Newton. I have my ER220 running the KZZ 8078 stream. My ER300 is a new DXer. I know I swapped out the antenna on my 120. So that thing doesn't even have the stock antenna. It's another Midland antenna it has. I had it ordered because I kind of bent it once. And it kind of just popped off, so... Get a Recom or WR300. I'm thinking about it. I'm looking at buying and investing a good amount of money on a scanner right now. For P25 specifically. But eventually it'll happen up. Hey, oh, hi. And of course, my 12-259 is also a good DX. So, well, yeah. Radio Shacks, in my opinion, are pretty decent. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 2. Plan to get an SDS. I'm looking at just deciding on a BCD. Call it a day. Because either that or I'm going to get a home patrol. The SDS really doesn't appeal to me that much because it's mainly the I don't know exactly what it's just not appealing to me for some reason. The SDS. I think it's mainly just the overall just design of the SDS because I'm not exactly sure, but it's just not appealing to me for some reason. I don't know if it's the price or the design. It's just not. I just don't appeal to it. Alright, I'm just gonna call this town and we're gonna get this show on the road. I want an SDS, but it costs tons, so maybe. Yeah, the BCD probably maybe like half the price of the. I'm just gonna call it Stream 2 because I don't know if I'm gonna delete later. I need water because my throat's gonna give up here in a second. Ugh. I put my hands over here. Let me see if I can find water. There's water. With the last bottle bag. No, it's not. Come on. Don't worry, it's in the bottom. Yep. Look. Okay. Grab my hands. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hopefully, City Skylines loads because I loaded it last week and it worked perfectly fine. No clue exactly what that thumbnail is. I wanted to play Twisted, but it's my why? Ah, you're kidding me. The crash report. Ah, okay. Let's see. What else can we play? I don't want to play Prison Architect, dude. That thing. I don't plan on getting copy. Or actually, no guidelines strike because of the gore on it. It's not really gore, but it's there. It's bloody. I don't wanna risk it. I could really try to play Twisted, but I don't think it's gonna work out. I was planning to play BeamNG, but I ran out of ideas to do on that. I don't want to play American Truck because I have to get this my steering wheel out, and that's a pain in the butt to just install. What happened to my stream? Uh-oh. It's... Oh, there we go. A John Deere WR602 WRB603 has been on my radar in a while. I did not realize till now because my YouTube on my computer decided to just freak the flip out. The WR400 that I have has a bad tuner. For some unknown reason, mine has this insane tuner on it. That's what I managed to catch. Fordland WXL46. That's how I managed to get that, and that thing's like 133 miles with that. I couldn't even catch it with my 120, and I still managed to get it with my 400. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's try to play Twisted. If it doesn't work out, it won't work out. If it does work out, it'll work out. But I think my Wi-Fi ate. No, it didn't just eat absolute crap. I think the only issue is my stuff. Twisted. Yeah, it's my browser. Ah, that stinks. Well, yeah, what if I try to open it over here actually? Because I think it's just my browser. That doesn't. Yeah, it's my browser doesn't want to load. Try it again. Yeah, it's an update. Yeah. Man. Hello, yeah, you upgraded. Already, sweet. Thank you for actually just doing that. Just random. Yeah, now it loads. Okay, now we're gonna go play Twisted. Boom. There you go. I've gotten WWG 98 before because of Tropo, 250 miles away from me. Oh, my furthest, because I might assume that's your furthest, but my furthest has been KID 77 out of, or is it KID 77? Yeah, it is KID 77 out of Kansas City. That's 198. That's nothing compared to what you've gotten. Obviously. Why won't my charger charge? Hold on. It looks like it's just powered. Right? Yeah. The plug loosened up. Let's go in. Let's play some Twisted. If it doesn't lag. Spawn over here. Then get us the Dominator. It's the Risk. Marginal. The farthest region I believe I've gotten is from Colorado. Yeah, that's nothing compared to most people. KD 77 is nothing compared to most. I think I know people up all the way in like Michigan that have gotten WXJ 52. I think that's the furthest, and then I think JPEG, he's in Canada. I think he's gotten WXJ 52 maybe once. Maybe once, I'm not sure. I don't quote me on that. That was my furthest. That was my the furthest DX was actually KC 93 in Ellsworth, Maine. That's 185. So let's Tropo. Just travel in general. Probably the most furthest I've ever gotten has to be Galveston, because I do better with the 250 or WR120. Well, yeah, the WR120 is a decent DXing radio, anyways. Because I'm not sure what Midland did with, like, in general with specs, but it made it to where it's. Actually, wait. I think it's. I'm not sure exactly what they did with the 120. It made it a bit better, but obviously it was something good enough to make DXing possible. What's a good DXing radio? In my personal opinion, in my personal experiences, the WR1 for long distance, WR120, like DV said before, ER210, 996. For some reason, any scanner in general, I don't know exactly why, but it's just any scanner in general. I think it's the build quality, because they're made to receive good amount of stations. Aren't you pretty good? Yeah. Looking for a handheld. I'm not sure exactly why. Like, I think it's the build quality, because for scanners, because they're made to, receive stations that are maybe like a county out or something. So if you get like Tropo and all that, right, perfect. I think that's where you get most of your scanner DXing, because I've DX numerous stations before using my scanner. For instance, WWH 38, because I made an entire video about it. And it's the only one that really comes to mind that I've DX with it. That's usually crystal clear. It's just you gotta finick around with the squelch. I'll get to those. But yeah, that's my personal experience. 400, it's really for DXing, I really use it mainly for picking out stations that are over other stations. So like for example, WXL46, that's on 0.42475. Same time WXJ52 is. What I've usually been doing with it is that with the 400, you can hear when a station's attempting to come in. So I hear this like popping noise. And if I move the antenna around just far enough, I guess, I find more or less where it's coming from. Yeah, I receive sensitivity. Yeah, that's what I thought they would. But when I move my 400 around like just enough, it will like start popping just a little when it gets towards the signal. And I'd usually get my 120 or 996, but that one doesn't have any batteries right now. Usually my 120. And I'd just run around the house like crazy looking exactly where I could get it. I don't think that's how I got KID77, because KID77 was just out of the blue, because I was already DXing anyways. And it just came out of the blue. And I caught it and got the station ID, and yeah, that's it. That's just the real story behind how I caught KD77. I think, hold on. Yeah, we're the radio enthusiasts. We were DXing in EAS when this mainly happened. I don't know what station out of Arkansas he caught during that event, but I just remember that day specifically. Cap it. But yeah, I don't want to go open Discord, see what's up there right now, but I'll look at that later. I want to dip south. Nateville, Cherokee County. Alright, sweet. That's nice chat. There's hail, fun. And then it stopped. But I want to dip south. My luck with the Xing, I guess, for me is no luck. Where I live in the placement of my radios. KJY82 occasionally pops up. It's here and I say hello, KJY. 76. I read that as 82 because I was mistaken. Because I got KJYs in my area. Oh well. Because with the location of my stuff, it's on an exterior wall right by a window facing south. Yeah. That's where my stuff is. It's by a window facing south. But then yet, of course, my room is super open without any obstacles. The only obstacles are just up and close to the wall. They're not like. Well, I could. Well, the shelf by my bed is. Well, it's not much of an obstacle if I point the antennas just right. But yet again, since my room is just a mess in general, there's not many obstacles to just block radio signals from getting in my room. The only issue is with my phone, because my phone is just absolute garbage at cell service anywhere. Like, I could be actually just sitting at home, the Wi-Fi could go out. That's what it likes to do. And I probably can't do anything. Because my phone is just that terrible with cell signal. I live near enough to a cell tower, because it's just down the road a little bit. But, yeah. There's not much I can do about. Well, I probably will upgrade eventually, but that's another time. Not right now though. What else could I talk about? Oh, the severe weather. That's finally ramping up. I get to be a fortunate one out of this entire event. Be right in the middle of all the 15%. From Monday through Wednesday. How fun! And the models are finally actually loading in too. So I get to see exactly how I get messed up. I just passed that intersection. But severe weather isn't. Well, I don't want to say it's not terrible, but it just depends what it is. Cause like straight line winds and well, I'm going outside and DXing. Yeah, try going outside. That helps sometimes, but usually, sometimes an open window. Yeah, just even an open window could help. Cause I usually try to go for windows, but since it's so spotty, you just have to get it at the right position. Jesus Christ, my voice. It's just my throat's going dry. But anyways, no. Yeah, I usually try to shoot for windows because I sleep by a window anyways. And DXing makes it just a bit easier. Electronic interference, yeah, that's an issue sometimes. Cause like TVs, cause my 996 like is right in front of my TV in my room, and every single time I turn it on, or actually put any electronic device that has it plugged into the exact little like circuit, no, not circuit breaker, surge protector. That's what it is. My 996 usually freaks out, and since I have signal reminder on, it just says weather signal loss. Well, I don't want to say it's idiotic because I can turn it off, but I just have it in just on in general because it's mainly because I don't know when this was. Let me see my videos because I know I recorded that. But WXJ52 completely messed up, went wrong channel, everything. I think it was maybe even like a year ago. I don't remember. It was beep boop. .mov. Where is it? Humming. There's some station IDs. There's rain. There's the more recent ones. So we gotta go right Until no, that's not it. Man, I don't know where that is. But it was when I had the 996. Well, it's when I got the 996. Let's. If I find the 996 review. Oh, there's me standing out in the snow. Putting a winter storm. Yeah, there it is. That was like a year ago. I remember when I went out in the snow with my WR100. Or a winter storm warning with it. So it was kind of cool. Sure, the 100 got a little wet, but it obviously wasn't wet enough to just completely fry it. So how long have you been running? 40 minutes. That's pretty decent. If you ever come up to the Northland on a severe weather day, I can give you a list of stations and what counties they live for. Actually, I'm hoping I could start eventually going out and chasing severe weather. Eventually, but right now I'm probably gonna focus mainly on school actually. Because ACTs are coming up about 2 weeks from now. I'm hoping I can just kind of, venture the country a little bit and looking at what type of trouble we can get in with severe weather. Sure, maybe a few windshield shatter and all that, but that's fine. Unless I get, like a truck or something. Just deck that crap out and just had some hail shields or something. I don't know. I'm just make something outrageous out of it. Like a Dominator. I'm not saying it's outrageous, but I'm not saying it's like outrageous. But it's something outrageous because you spend like all your money on just adding more weight to a card. Then usually if you add weight to a car, it just wastes more gas. And with gas prices and all that, it usually shoots up. And then also usually, something vehicles are usually diesel vehicles anyways, so the gas price is already high enough. And the issue is too, my viewer count isn't accurate either, so I have no clue how many people are actually watching this. Yeah, maybe Q&A soon, and then Twisted, and then that red. Ooh, I think I might go record that freeze warning here later. Because there's one right now in effect. And I might just use WS 400 again. Because I really don't want to record and edit something. Because with WS it's really simple and just straight to the point. Weather kind of sucks in Missouri over the past 2 years. I don't want to say it has. But at the same time it kind of has. Because usually you see like a tornado or two. Of course, I can't speak for the state of Missouri because I only live like 3 miles from the state line with Arkansas and Missouri, and then Oklahoma. Yeah, I live in like that tri-state area, but that's off topic. I don't want to say it sucked, but it kind of sucks. Because you had the little chip of that Mayfield tornado earlier, but that was the boot heel. But other than that, it's just kind of been boring for the rest of the state. Arkansas hasn't been that boring, honestly. It's been, well, yeah, we already saw our first EF3. Of course, it hasn't been boring. I want to see that damage earlier, but if you're gonna chase, definitely get a 259 or a 2522. The travel mode on those is better than HH because it searches for the strongest station rather than the next one. That is okay. Did not know that, and good to know too. Because do you try? I don't try TV DXing because it's harder to DX TV stations, in my opinion. That is. I do try FM and AM DXing. AM is pretty easy. It's just like, oh, here's some piece of advice. If you want to get into DXing, definitely try and start with AM because you can get stuff like KDKA, WSL, stuff like that. You can. But yeah, you could just start with that. FM DXing, that's starting to step up just a little. Because I could get 100.1 out of Kimberling City, not like usually every single day. When you usually get, I think it's usually when you get higher on the radio frequency, that's when it gets a little harder. Cause up here, nothing much has happened in the past few years. Yeah, North hasn't seen anything in the past few years. Well, the Midwest actually. We're April 30th. I'm ready for the storms. Yeah, those 15%. What model was it that I posted in the Discord server that had NAM 3K? That's what it was. I still have videos from April 30th and May. I'm gonna see when I can go back up to Joplin. Joplin was pretty cool, actually. I've been there like twice. I like it so far because it's no different from down here. Yeah, that honestly is no different from down here. Because both areas are growing. It has that same like downtown vibe too. Other than those main streets, Joplin doesn't feel pretty different from down here. I'm only saying down here because I live just south of Joplin. I could just take I-49 and go up there and see what's going on. A bunch of audio files that I don't know what to do with of a ES video from then. I know there's some people starting archives for BMH, which is a new audio. Oh, actually, no, the new no other radio handling thing for no other radio. I was if the project ever did take off, I was planning to contribute with the area stations. It's just that the project really hasn't taken off. I haven't heard. I think they've just briefly mentioned, scratched the surface of it. But that's about it. I think it's the wind that's really been messing up with my throat. Because it's been constant, and I mean constant, like 20 mile per hour winds here. And it's made my throat like really dry. because I barely have access to a water bottle usually. Let me turn on this light because it's getting dark in here. I don't like it too dark. There we go. Sit down. But no, yeah. It's really been the wind because the weather really likes to mess with me really quickly. I had never been ever. I've been well, yeah, that's the thing. I've never been to Springfield, so I can't say anything about it. But I've been to Branson. It's you literally cannot compare Branson and Joplin. The size definitely, the vibe to it definitely. Joplin is a ways from me. Yeah, Joplin's just like, I don't know. Joplin's maybe like hour an hour to an hour to 2 hours from here. Cause well, I-49 kind of does help, but not really, because it backs up a whole bunch, and that's kind of why I hate it. But it's like the only major interstate here, so I kind of have to suck it up if I want to go on there. We have 71, but that goes up to the Bella Vista bypass. It passes that, and you have to get on I-49 regardless. It's going to take 71 or 49 business, but that thing's a hassle in the butt too, because it's obviously still placard 49. Of course, back roads are back roads. They suck because they're usually not maintained. So, like, the only option to go to Joplin I have is using I-49. Unless I go to State Line Road, take it up. The only reason I've recorded non-EAS products here is for an archival in case someone's looking for a specific event. That's kind of why I also record non-weather emergency messages. Because, well, here's the thing. I haven't recorded it, let's be honest. I've barely gotten any. If we do manage to get flooding this year, like 2019 type of flooding, KIH-27 is just the station I'm going to monitor like 24/7. Same deal with WXJ52 because they pushed a few out there too. The only like really severe alert I've ever caught is a flash flood emergency, but those seem to be a little more common than like tornado emergencies. Tornado emergencies, non-weather emergency messages, like civil emergency messages. Civil emergency messages. I love WSM out of Nashville. Ooh, I remember I've recorded a bunch of alerts off of a station out in Nashville before. It was this one night, I think. Here's the strange thing about that night. I went to sleep a little earlier because I thought there was going to be no EAS alerts. A little bit after I fell asleep, National Service in Nashville issued a flash flood emergency for kind of late, but congrats on 100 subs. Thanks, BJ. I've gotten so many FM stations I can't even count. I don't even keep track of FM stations. I only keep track of weather stations because they're usually the ones easier to keep track of. Usually, because that's saying you haven't captured like all of them in the country, which I highly doubt someone's done. Unless JPEG's already done it, but I highly doubt he has. I haven't heard from JPEG in a while, actually. Speaking of him. My WR400 has proven very good for FM. I stick to older radios for AM though. That's not the case for me because my ER50 usually is a bit better with AM. My 996, depending on the type of night it is, it usually gets AM decently. Wait, is PJ even still watching? Because he just might have just gone here quick and just said congrats on 100 subs. It's kind of strange how I just suddenly went up from like 90 to 100. I haven't even said thank you either. Because honestly, I wouldn't be here for this. I wouldn't be here for that subscriber jump. Where I am right now, actually, I wouldn't be here thanks to that. Yeah, that jump is what surprised me because, to be honest, I have no clue how I even caused that subscriber jump. Because in by itself, that jump was interesting, to say the least. Because it came out of nowhere. Like, sometime in April. No, not in April, because it is April. Maybe sometime like February. It happened then. I have no clue how or why. But it happened. There's PJ. Ooh, it's also about 8:30. I'll probably keep this going until like 9. I'm gonna try to sleep earlier because I have no clue what we're doing tomorrow. All I know is just involves going out somewhere. Because I don't know. We could even just go into Joplin, just out of nowhere, like, and just do crap up there. Yeah, I haven't gone to Joplin in a while. Now that I realize it. Last time I went, that's when I caught. While checking out some of the other videos, is WXJ52 still wireless or was it a temporary thing? WXJ52 and WNG694 are wireless. I forgot to mention on this channel that WNG694 also went wireless. WXJ52 has the most annoying buzz. Initially, it sounded like, oh, what's this one station out in Atlanta that went wireless? PJ, you probably know this, but I have no clue. But you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it sounded exactly like that for the first week, and then it just had this annoying buzz, like, the week after. I think with the 1 hour compilation, I know no one's gonna watch an hour of just pure EAS videos. But towards the end, that's all. That's all wireless alerts. I mean, maybe. But I did confirm with Tulsa. It's not has the same issue, but both are on phone line now. Those no, on phone line. I did confirm with Tulsa that thing is on 4G LTE. Both stations are 4G LTE. 4G LTE. Because I tweeted at them asking them, hey, did these stations go wireless? They confirmed with me, and in addition, they confirmed WXJ52, WNG694, and WXJ50 out in Fort Smith. Apparently, all of those went wireless. I think WNG644 went wireless as well, but those are only 4 known Tulsa stations that have gone wireless. WNG644, that's out in I think Bartlesville. Oh, where was that? Weather radio abuse moment. I've done that numerous times. It's usually radio antenna abuse. We don't question. Well, I've already said. Never mind. We do question me sometimes. I've been waiting on my subscriber count to jump for 2 years. Mine just happened over time. I think because the one scenario I made, really crappily made too, to be honest. I'm bashing myself, but okay. Really crappily made, and okay. This is going to be an open invitation, but if EAS wants to send the entire video, go for it. I don't give 2 craps for that scenario anymore. I plan on remastering it. Not sure if you've heard this before, that the other voice 1.1. I actually found the streaming box that has a voice, and it makes a lot more sense in how that whole system works. Oh, okay. That's 10.0.1. I don't think I've heard that before on local stations, but maybe on a few videos. Somebody should check out WXL46. It's low pitched and totally creepy. If I had enough tropo, I would do that, because it's on 0.40, 160.40. I'd have to bring my radios out to the living room though, because that's where I usually catch it. But I have to bring them out there and check that out. If not, then I just can't check it. What's it gonna cross? Oh, it's gonna get rid of the map. Or I could try to shoot across up here. I've about to run out of gas. Oh well, if I run out of gas, I run out of gas. I might be able to get in front of it just in time. Super rare to hear that voice, but it only happens when a station comes back on air. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, now that I have access to archives, I should probably check when the station goes down and all that. because usually they go down and then because it usually goes down and then I'd never check what happens because now that I have access to archives because I stream for Broadcastify now, I should probably start checking on stuff like that because, well, to be honest, it's rather interesting to just listen to, in my opinion, when stations go down. Because you had that one time when WXJ52 changed frequency. I don't know exactly how it did it. It also was even surprised too, which surprised me. But yeah, there's that one time they completely changed frequency. Which made me discover one of the many sounds a transmitter can have. And it's interesting that they could make noises like that, especially with circuits, and it goes over the air. And of course, I confirmed that with Tulsa as well somehow. Basically, it's an IP address on a private network. The NWS uses is literally an ICAST server, and the reason it says it's 4G is because for the internet connection. Alright, that makes sense. Then again, I'm saying this because I can't confirm, so don't take my word for it. I won't take your word for it. But yeah, the wireless system, it honestly it's really surprising that they can take just equipment that's been upgraded and just well, because I'm assuming they've been using phone lines since the beginning of NWR. Hold up, you said WX52. They changed frequency by accident this one time. If you go look at what do you call it? If you go look at, I gotta go spawn a new car because I ran out of gas. It changed frequency by accident. Tulsa didn't mean to change it. It's fully out of gas, isn't it? Nope. It's WXJ52 beep boop static .mp3. That's them circuit changing it because it messed up. You could, yeah, Beatrice probably knows. Or Beatrice. I don't know. Wheat rice. I don't know. Beatrice. It's really a weird name. I'm terrible with names, honestly, pronunciation wise. Because people have their names pronounced differently, and yeah. Oh yeah, with that Tulsa changing NWR thing, they had me and Anna before she moved to Milwaukee. They had me and Anna just communicating with them on Twitter like crazy. Probably the only reason why I've gained Tulsa's trust on Twitter is because of that communication like that. Because they know, hey, so Ozarks is just in Benton County, has us covered on NWR, so if it goes down, he'll probably tweet at us. I didn't mean to do that, but it just kind of played out like that after that whole situation thing. But then, of course, Anna moved to Milwaukee, so she can't really do anything for Tulsa now. Maybe they changed it to 550. Same thing happened with K. Yeah. Oh, wait, we almost made it. We ran out of gas right before it. Chaser warehouse. Spawn. Thank you. And that makes sense because 550 was the first so. Yeah. I've had a running theory on Tulsa change on why Tulsa really did change. WXJ52 and WNG694 on the wireless. This is a huge running theory, and don't quote me on all of this, because yet again, it's a running theory. I have not confirmed with Tulsa, but since they're the WXJ52 and WNG694, they're probably the most problematic stations in Tulsa's county warning area, and since they're so problematic, because it's usually with the phone company, because the phone company they've snipped the wires from the station before. Damn, I think your computer says it's like 3 minutes. Oh, that's complete lag. Yeah. There's nothing I can help with it because it's my internet, and I gotta take this call. Okie dokie. Get it back up to speed. I might. It's always cool to see enthusiasts and NWs working together. Yeah, that is really cool. Because there's not much we could do. I might restart it, but it's a pain in the butt anyways. Regardless, it'll end up backing up just a little anyways. I think it might have to do with my stream mode thing. I could try to update it because I have settings on. Well, I haven't configured the settings completely up to date with latency and all that. Because it's latency, that's my issue. It's not that, oh, your computer's just this and that and all that crap. It's just that YouTube is not receiving enough Information. And then it says no data. And then, so if I go to stream settings. Oh, dude, that's what changed. Oh. I'll probably be using WNG. It's okay. And these are broken. Funny me. Haha, I'm so funny. Apparently, I forgot to change my latency because I have normal latency and I usually have ultra low latency. Just uploaded the video of the low pitch icon on the WXL. Okay, so if it's on a stream, I'd assume it's the stream's issue. It's not the actual station. Because in order for it to be actual station, something must have just completely messed up at the office. Which I would assume they'd be freaking out on that. But, well, they won't freak out, actually. They would probably issue like a public information statement. But silly me, I have normal latency on. I usually have ultra low latency. And that's how I've been able to keep up all my other streams. For example, like all the severe weather coverage, I've had it on ultra low latency. But it's like because I scheduled it beforehand and I forgot to change the setting on it. Yeah, the whole phone line system is super outdated. Yeah, it is. Super low latency. Oh, actually, ultra low latency has really worked for me. So yeah, let's see if I can throw this water bottle from over here. Nope. Okay, I gotta go pick it up. 30 more minutes. I'll probably stay on here for 30 more minutes before I call it a day. So I'm not going to stress because I'm not going to tire up my throat to the point where I can't talk tomorrow. Because it's already getting there. I don't want it to go overboard and just, oh, my throat finally died. Yay, I can't talk tomorrow. Because talking will definitely be required tomorrow. That's just how tomorrow's going to be. I might do a little briefing. I might not. For severe weather. I don't know. I really don't know. Because that's the thing. I'm debating on myself. Should I start posting weather content or not? Because I've already started with severe weather coverages, but my GR free trial expired. So I gotta find a way to get radar scope instead, because I'm not about to spend $70. Even, yeah, sure, it's a good software anyways. And I had my color tables on there too that I really liked. But alas, I don't feel like spending $70 on a license. Sure, I can always patch it, but I'm not gonna do that. Because patching the license is, I don't feel like it'd be super right on doing it, but my latency, and of course YouTube won't let me edit it because the stream's already started. Oh well. Yeah, so any remaining questions, definitely put it in the chat because I'll probably get to around it right now. Because I'm just putting background footage because I'm bored. And I'm not trying to make it as boring as possible. Yeah, of course, I've seen a lot of interaction in the chat too, which is awesome because I've never had streams like that. I've actually got to head out because my dumb job in this morning. Nice talking to you all. Yeah, nice talking to you too, PJ. You take care. I'm down here 3. Oh no, it's down here 2. Yeah, definitely. Um, yeah. Weather content, yeah, I really want to start doing that, but I'd really have to decide. If you guys want to help me decide, sure, go for it. Just go decide, because I'm definitely not getting GR2 analyst. No way. $20 for that license, dude. There's no absolute way I'm gonna spend $120 just on a little license. But if I can, oh, okay, fine. I'll spend like $75 because if I were to spend $75, that'd be like getting pro tier 1 on radar scope for like how many months? Let's do some math. Let's do some math. Radar scope pro price. The basic version is in one, but there are two different. Pro tier is $9.99 a year. So tier 2 costs $14.99. So I could get probably the same stuff out of GR2 using the $14.99 stuff because I might have to spend $100 a year. So if we were to do, because $9.99 plus, we gotta put this in parentheses, $49.99 times 12. That's $189.87 just on radar scope. And actually, that's not even including the Windows version of it, because the Windows version of it is expensive. It's like $20 on the Microsoft Store. Yeah, let's look at this together. We're gonna see how expensive radar scope is on the Microsoft Store, because it's $9.99 on mobile. So if we were to go to radar scope, we're gonna see how expensive radar scope is. Yeah, $29.99. So if we were to add $29.99 to our $189, this is probably why I want to get radar GR level. Yeah, $200 in like just in a year from getting radar scope and then tier 1, tier 2. Because let's be honest, tier 2 is kind of awesome. Even though I don't have it, it'd be pretty cool to have tier 2. But I'd be spending like $200 a year just on radar scope if I were to put tier 2 Windows and mobile, because I already have mobile and I spent $9 on that. So it'd just be better to get GR at that point, because if I'm spending $200 a year versus just a $75 one-time thing, over time I just earn more money. The stream's at 8:32. I forgot to set my latency, and I'm pretty mad at myself from that because I'm not doing it in real time. I'm really mad at myself. I shouldn't be mad at myself because I'm still kind of... Yeah, because I mentioned I still have that sore throat. I'm on the wind. It's been really windy. I don't like it. And it's supposed to get all cold. That's stupid. Sure, yeah, we finally get our break from it. Like, what is that on that? But yeah, definitely start putting in your last questions in the chat, because I might answer those quick. I might get off earlier than I said, because I want to get off at like 9. I might end it sooner, depending on what I feel like, because I don't want to feel like absolute crap tomorrow morning saying I do go out somewhere. Because if I do go out somewhere feeling all crap like this, I hate my life, honestly. I hate my life, wish I never went out, and just whine and complain to go home. Because that's how I am. And I know that's how I am. definitely want to push out more weather content. Because I have access to all these models and I actually kind of know how to read them now. Which is awesome too. Because you don't have to go rely off your backyard meteorologist. Have you ever thought about doing a face reveal or making vlogs? That's face reveal. Let's say I'll put senior year on that thing. Yeah, face reveal senior year. There you go. Vlogs. That's kind of what I got me into YouTube. Honestly, it wasn't EAS stuff. This channel, it was a different story back in 2016. It used to be just young me posting a whole bunch of just stupid stuff that I've deleted because I don't even want to be reminded of it. I didn't even private it. That's how embarrassed I am with half of that crap. And of course, yeah, 3-minute delay. Oh well, that stinks it stinks that I forgot to set my latency setting. Oh, looks like I'm still ranting about radar scope. Yay! On the actual stream right now. Where's that tornado? Because I just left it in the dust. Because it's going in the other way. Yay, me ranting about radar scope. So, yeah, definitely gonna get GR level 3 live streams. As long as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stay out of being in the late evening, I'm going live. Either that or I'm gonna start an entirely new account live stream there. I honestly think I'm gonna live stream on another account. I'm gonna let the stream completely catch up because so that means I'll get off at like 9:02 because then the stream will finally catch up. Because right now the stream is showing my replay at about 36 and it's 41, so that's about that latency is really kicking my butt right now. So what? Complete silence for like 5 minutes. Because I want to just let the stream catch up and then end it after those 5 minutes. That looks like what I'm going to have to do. Not that I want to do it, but I have to do it. I feel my throat it's not toasty yet, but it's slowly getting there. Water helps. Water helps though, at least. It's 42 now. It's what time on the stream? 37. Yeah, that's a huge delay. That's maybe like a 4. Yeah, it's averaging 4 or 5 minutes. Did it delay again too? A little bit. It's my Wi-Fi. Some disgusting cape. Margin, oh Jesus. But yeah, definitely we'll start new channel. Maybe revive the dream of the Ozark Weather Center. Woo, there you go, the announcement. That was the 100 sub announcement. Alrighty, we can call it quits on the stream now. No, I'm kidding. Well, no, yeah, definitely. The Weather Center's coming back. That's not a joke, but the ending of the stream is. Yeah, answering questions for now 2 hours was worth nothing, all because I want to make that one announcement that, oh, I was like, what is it? Back. No, that's definitely not the thing. So yeah, even though I don't want to let the stream run after I want to get off, that just stinks. Any more questions? Fish rule. That's the thing. I haven't answered that question yet because guess what? My stream has not caught up. And it stinks because it's super outdated. But yeah, PJ's on. I don't know about DV. DV might be gone. Pearson. I don't think Pearson's gone yet. But even if I were to start the Ozark Weather Center channel, I'd probably stream Weather Star for a little bit on there. Depending if I can use a computer to stream Weather Star, which I hopefully can, because I was planning to have an IceCast server on one of them. That did not work. Because apparently I do not know how to set up an IceCast server. If I was able to set up an IceCast server, I would definitely have streams on there, and it'd be just a glorious day, in my opinion. But yeah, stream replay is going to be up there. Because I could technically, what I could do, I could call it quits at 9:55. And that stream still wouldn't have caught up. Because it's at... That's probably what I'm going to do. Because at that, it ends exactly at like 9. Yeah, it's behind by like 6 minutes. So I'll call it quits at 8:50. Wait for it to just completely catch up because it's gonna do that, and then the stream ends exactly at 9. So, because in 5 minutes that'd be 8:50. So put final questions in the live chat. If not, in about 5 minutes, I'll call it quits. Stream will eventually catch up. And yeah, stream will catch up. I'll get off, rest my voice a little bit, because it's gonna fall out of my throat. My voice box is gonna fall out of my throat. And I'm not gonna be able to talk tomorrow because it's just my voice box is just gone. Woo! Yeah, it definitely would be nice for the severe weather briefing for the Ozarks. That's the thing, because there's no localized stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely really considering it, because I have a lot of free time. Now it is, especially on the weekends, and especially right before severe weather, definitely want to get briefings out there, and definitely help out a few people, decide on a few decisions. I'm definitely going to record sirens this summer. There's a lot I want to do this summer for this channel. There's going to be a lot of new stuff on here too. So yeah, I got to decide, do I get GR level? If not, I'm just going to use the weather.gov for a while, and then... Well, yeah, I technically can't get GR level until probably May. Okay, no, yeah, my voice is starting to get congested. Well, even if I could continue, I could try to continue for like 10 more minutes, but just for the sake of myself in general, I'd probably have to call it quits in like 2 minutes for the sake of myself and my health. because I did this out of sheer willpower because I wanted to do it yesterday. Schedule didn't work out, so I'm now doing it today. Um, I'm definitely not well right now with health in general because my nose is all congested all of a sudden. My throat is just gonna die. So, for the sake of my own being, I'd want to call it at like 50. This stream went until 55, so I should get Weather Star for like 5 minutes. Cool gifts from me to you for a while. And then when the Ozark Weather thing launches, which probably will be this weekend, um, I'll definitely make a video about it, telling you guys check. Oh yeah, check this out. Definitely gonna make a video on that. I definitely want to do a Q&A when I hit 200 because there's gonna be with subs right now. Doing the math, there would be about yeah. So in order to let the stream catch up, I'll call it quits right now. It's 8:50. Definitely thank you guys for tuning in because I really didn't expect too many people to be on here, but of course, a few of you tuned in. Definitely enjoyed that. Definitely would want to do more Q&As later on, later dates. Yeah, given the experience I've had with this one, definitely want to do more. When we get more subscribers, definitely gonna do more. Because it's an awesome experience. And I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. If not, then just tell me how I could do better next time. Because there definitely is going to be next time. It just won't run. Oh man. I want to give you guys Weather Star, but it just won't run. It might be because of streaming stuff. Oh well. This is my monitor stuff. It might be my monitor stuff. I don't know. But yeah. Definitely thank you for tuning in. Well, I guess I'll put you on the Outlook page because I have nothing prepared to have it when I tune off. So I guess you get to see the Outlook until 8:55. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I guess have a wonderful evening.